Okay, so yesterday you worked on sorting triangles according to their angles. If they had a right angle, they were a right triangle. If they had an obtuse angle, they were an obtuse triangle. And if all three angles were acute, then they were acute triangles. Today now we're going to move on to the rest of our figures, including quadrilaterals, pentagons, hexagons, and well, actually, no, I lie. We're just going to be talking about quadrilaterals today. So in your math book on pages 925, I want you to take a look at those definitions carefully. So a quadrilateral, if you take a look at that base word, quad means four. So, and I hate that my computer's doing that. I obviously picked up something. Quad means four. Lateral. So I like to think of, if we were in the classroom, I would use like exercise stuff. Your quads are those big muscles on front of your thighs. And then lats, your lats are on your side. So quadrilateral are four sides. And there's five different kinds of quadrilaterals. We have rectangles, parallelograms, rhombuses, and squares and trapezoids. Now the big thing we have to remember is you have to look at these definitions carefully. Many quadrilaterals fall into more than one category. For example, a square is a quadrilateral because it has four sides. It's also a rectangle because it has two sets of parallel sides and four right angles. A square is a parallelogram because it has two sets of parallel sides. And it's also a rhombus because it has two sets of parallel sides and all four sides are equal. What makes a square special is that it also has the right angles. So today we're going to be doing this for 2 days because there's it's a little bit tricky. You're really going to have to pay attention to those definitions and the characteristics of each of these quadrilaterals. You can, on page 926, that little section that has the shapes and their definitions, you can cut that out and glue that in your math notebook to have as a resource. Then you should have, and I discovered this with a picture that Jack's mom had posted, I believe you have one more page that you brought home. It looked something like this. If you don't have that, you can print this page. But basically what we're going to do here is we are going to cut out these 6 shapes. Hopefully you know the names of all those shapes. If not, use your resources to find them out. We can talk about them tomorrow. And then you're going to, in your math notebook, you're going to make a little flippy-do, okay? And I posted a picture of what that looks like. Again, we're just going to glue the top ones right there. And you can see in this other picture how they flip up and they put the pictures underneath according to how those shapes should be sorted. And also on page 926 and 927, you'll be working on naming those quadrilaterals. Tomorrow, we're going to do more activities with those sorts. Let me kind of give you a preview of that. On Wednesday, we're going to do some more activities with sorting figures according to those. That's the big standard for this week. Also, I'm going to have assigned a MobyMax lesson on Wednesday for calculating the unknown area and perimeter, kind of continuing to work with that a little bit. So that's what we've got going on tomorrow. So hopefully this lesson will come through, this figure sort will come through to all your notebooks. If it doesn't, remember that this is here in my content library if you need to go there as well. Awesome. I'll see you during our Zoom at 10 o'clock. Bye.